Hey y'all, welcome back to Today in Music History for October 20th. It was 48 years ago today in 1977 that Lynyrd Skynyrd band members Ronnie Van Zant and Steve Gaines passed away in a plane crash in Mississippi. The crash also claimed the lives of Gaines' sister, Cassie, along with the two pilots and the band's manager. They had flown out of Greenville, South Carolina, where they had played the night before. The plane had apparently been having issues, and the band and the crew agreed that this would be the last flight and they would find new transportation after they got to Baton Rouge. Unfortunately, they never made it. And I'm not going to get into the details of the condition of the survivors because it's pretty gruesome. Look it up if you want to hear. But this ended the band, while they were still rising to superstardom. They had just released their album Street Survivors 3 days earlier. The band didn't get back together until a decade later. And also, the Drive By Truckers album, Southern Rock Opera, has some songs that deal with this incident. And 49 years ago today, in 1976, that the Led Zeppelin concert film, The Song Remains the Same, premiered in New York City and London. The band attended the New York premiere, and yes, it was recorded on their 73 tour, and I know it's a classic. The soundtrack is, of course, incredible, but yeah, I ain't a fan of it. As much as I love Zeppelin, I know it's sacrilegious. And just in time for Halloween, it was 63 years ago today that Monster Mash by Bobby Pickett and the Crypt Kickers hit the #1 spot on the charts. It's since become probably the most famous Halloween song of all time. And Pickett's vocals are, of course, his impression of Boris Karloff. Karloff was known for playing Frankenstein's monster and Imhotep in The Mummy, and as the Grinch and the narrator in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yeah. Awesome. And happy birthday to Snoop Dogg, who turns 54 years old today. Jim Sonnefeld of Hootie and the Blowfish turned 61. The one and only Tom Petty would have been 75 today, but he passed away in 2017 at the age of 66. And, of course, musician, photographer, brother Chris McKay turns 118 years old today. Happy birthday. Tune in tomorrow for another Today in Music History, and have an invincible day.